Hello. What's going on? Whoa. We are making a game. We're making a video game in Godot, whatever you want to call it. We're working on ordering scratchies. Pretty good. Don't mind that. Ordering scratchies, yeah. What does that even mean? I don't know. We're working it out. Can't even see my hands doing the hand thing. Camera's too small. Shrunk it down. It's a little big today, I think. Been having issues with my camera connecting to my computer. I'm on Arc, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there, but very new operating system for me. So yeah, lots of tweaking that I've been doing this week since I moved over, but that's okay. I'll probably spend the entire stream complaining about it, and also spend the entire stream not being in the frame because I'll be slouching, so that's okay too. I think today, yeah, we're ordering scratchies. Maybe we should start by having a look at what are we even working on. I just realized my screen is frozen. Oh no. What's going on? What gives? Let's have a look. There you go. Let me have a look. This is interesting. There we go. Is this just like a screenshot? Is it updating? Okay, that's better. I don't know why it was a bit frozen there, but that's okay. We're working it out as we go. We're still learning the whole streaming thing, so that's okay too. Alright, so this is our UI. This is like a receipt. When you add a scratchy, let's show it off. I think we got it working mostly. No, we can't show it off here. Alright, let's just play the game. That should show it off. Hopefully, I think we had a scaling issue with the UI as far as I could remember. Probably need to fix that, but that's okay. So we're at night time in the game now. If we go to our ordering, yeah, our scale, we've got our scaling way off, but that's okay. I mean, if we add scratchies, we can add them to our receipt ticket thing. Apparently, if we add the evening scratchies, we can only add one of them. So yeah, we got a few bugs to get through. That seems to not be updating, so that's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit on my legs like a degenerate in the chair. But yeah, I think we will get this kind of working, so then we can get it going, get it looking good. And then I think maybe we'll work a little bit on the scaling, and hopefully it'll look good no matter what resolution we're running in. I think if we hit the Control W, and then I'm still learning the hotkeys on my system. It's okay. Looks a little better now, doesn't it? Don't know why we can only add one of the evening one. Let's have a look. So I think we've got a terrible, yucky for loop with a bunch of very specific cases. That's just average game deving for you. Game development. That's what we like to do. We like to write 100 for loops and 100 if statements in the same thing, and that's okay. That is okay. Doesn't help that I've been coding all day as a software engineer. We don't get to code a lot in the real world. Do a lot of talking and thinking about code these days, but not a lot of actual coding. It's good to do some actual coding, but I guess we're going to do some actual coding again with some terrible Godot logic that I made up myself, so it is what it is. Yeah, so I think our big boy here is the receipt, update receipt UI. So this is gonna get updated when we have an event firing off to it. I think we're listening for events somewhere here. Update the receipt UI. So we've got a signal, we pass in what are we updating, and then we do some logic to find the UI nodes that we have, and then we update it. Clearly our evening wasn't working. Let's hit the Windows W, Super W. We're on Linux. We don't have a Windows key anymore. Not that there's a Windows key on my keyboard or anything. Have to get a new keyboard now, so is what it is. Oops, I did what I didn't want to do. Yeah, maybe we set evening to have a max of 1. I think before I called it a night the other day, we were working on the... It's okay. You can just hear a graphics card. My graphics card. It's pretty loud. Can be loud. Probably. Hopefully you can't hear it, but if you can, sorry about it. I realized I'm not very loud today. I don't know. Maybe I am too. Maybe I'm too loud. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, average ADHD gets distracted every 5 seconds. That's about how we do it around here, and that's okay. Don't mind if I do. So, yeah. So we're updating our receipt UI, which is fired. We know when it's fired when we click buttons. So I think our evening key, we were passing in a max quantity. Is that being set to a weird number? Let's have a look. Where are we calling it? No, we're passing in just the maximum quantity each time. That's fine. Let's check our evening value. Where is that? I haven't touched this project since the last stream. It's been a bit of a busy week, tell you what. Busy week. So I believe I had a database for our scratchies. Anyways, we've got the evening scratchy. It does have a max quantity of 10. So for some reason it's not being put through. Don't know why. That's something we can work out, I guess. Yeah. It's okay. We'll work it out. Yeah. Yes. Alright. We do have a bunch of logging. There's good reasons as to why you should be, adding, you know, proper commenting and all that sort of stuff. See, I've got a couple of comments here. I wouldn't call it proper commenting, but, you know, when you come back to code after not touching it for a while, it can be a little iffy. But yeah, we're pretty much checking. So the first thing we do in our logic, we check if we have existing data, existing nodes in our receipt grid. If we do, we loop over them. We do some, for each one, we're pretty much checking the text. So if it's equal to the type, because I think we've got 3 columns. Yep. The first one is the name, and then the next 2 are the, not the name, but the quantity and the cost, I think. Cost? Yeah, I think we did add cost. Yeah, we've got the total. So we are summing up the cost and the quantity, which is good. We firstly probably want to, we probably want to store them separately. That way, you know, we'll be good to go. Here, we can store them up here instead of keeping the source of truth in the UI. It's probably I mean, if it is in the UI, it means like whatever you're seeing is whatever you're getting. You can't have any discrepancies there, which can be a good thing, but you know, I'm talking too much. So let's just, yeah, get into it. We got quantity and type that we're logging, so it's probably good. Let's also log the max type here. Max type, max quantity. Right. Because we do, in fact, want to see if our evening blend, our evening scratchy, has the correct max quantity on it. In case we're changing it somewhere else that I forgot. First hydration break. 14 minutes in. Pretty good. Yeah. If only I use this every day. Alright. So, our evening blend. Let's check the log. Oop. We clicked one. Max quantity is 10, right? So we should be going up to 10. We're not. We did, however, log. We pressed the add quantity. We've still got the max is 10. Okay, that's good. We found an existing label in table. So that's the next log that we can look at. Oh, goodness. I've done it again. Oh, it's okay. We worked it out. I get my Q's and W's mixed up. No, I'm not. Clearly not enough of a gamer. Does my WASDing, you know? Definitely use a controller half the time. You know? Play some Dark Souls. It's pretty good. Pretty good game. So yeah, where are we doing that? We found an existing label in the table. Is that a useful log? Kind of. We go to here. So the new quantity is the existing value. Okay, this is a little confusing. So we've got a var existing quantity, and that is our receipt grid. Get the current index plus 1, so that's the name plus quantity, and then there's like name, quantity, cost. So that's fine. That's the existing quantity, right? Label. Then the existing quantity value. It's probably better to rename that. Cool. So then we have our new quantity is just the existing one plus the quantity. The quantity should be negative. We clicked add, oh sorry, positive, because we did click add. So that's fine. We're also doing costs, that's fine. So then we should be logging right here. So let's do another log. We want to log the new quantity, and that can be our new quantity variable and our new cost. May as well, because we're probably going to have to debug it at some point. Right, so we've got our new quantity, our new cost. Pretty good. Yeah, so we are then going through a bunch of if statements. We know we're not hitting this one because it didn't log. If the max quantity is reached, we should probably, yeah, it breaks out, so that's fine. Let's just print. Yeah, let's just print, let's print the value. Max quantity reached. Okay. And also if we're less than whatever the cost is. So I think we put some safety on not going over being able to click 1 billion times based on how much currency you currently have as the player, which is fine. Yeah, so we'll just go max cost reached, similar. And then here, this is the last one. I think this is where we actually update it. So update the UI, update the quantity and cost UI, right? This one should only run So let's add another statement because this should only run initially. Update or create. Yeah, sorry. Create new UI values or new row. Create new row in table. It's probably a better name. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Keep our logging in place a little bit. I don't want to click that. I want to go to the end of the day. Time to close up our shop. Let's have a look. Okay. Pressed add quantity. We create a new row in the table. Works as it should. Second one. Pressed add quantity. We got the max quantity. We found an existing label in the table. Set it to new quantity is 2, and then we've reached the max cost. Ah, cool. Do you know what we're doing? We're fixing a bug. We're not fixing a bug. We are looking at what we were actually doing last time. We weren't fixing a bug. There was no bugs. I wrote it perfectly the first time, as you'd expect. I'm an elite coder. What can I say? So what is happening here is the cost, which we didn't factor in. The cost is 10. Your default currency when you start up the game is 10 at the moment. Testing. Give me 1 sec. So if the cost is 10 and we're trying to add a second one, well, the cost is greater than 10. So don't add it. That's the solution there. Right, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, he agrees. That's good. Very good. Makes my life easy. I'm gonna dox myself if I do that. No. Just click the button. How good. I love doxing myself. It's the best part. So yeah, this works as intended. What we should do is emit some sort of UI to say, like a little pop-up saying, oh, our max cost, like, can't order more than that. Or like, it costs too much. So I think what we need to do is show our cost. I think we had a night scene which was handling this, right? Or not? Does our day just go to night? Let's have a look. How does this open? Where do we call toggle UI? Just have a look. We got a few places. Oh no. Yeah. Toggle UI. Team maker. That's not the right one. Where's that? Our scratchy grid. No. Close. Game state. Nope. Our night order scratchies. No. Game state toggle the order UI. There we go. Yeah, it's our, this is our order button. Okay. Sure. We're ordering. I guess that's that button that comes up, right? Order button says toggle the order UI, right? Have a look. Order UI, current scene, toggle ordering to emit. So I think the current scene goes to night, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we've got our cafe night value, our scene, our code, our script, and yeah, look at it. Look at it. Turn up the sound a little bit. The music. Keep the music playing. Oh, reminder to sit up straight. Alright. Yeah, so this is where we say toggle the UI. Pretty simple. What is happening though? Our cafe night. Where is that? Where's our scene that uses cafe night? Sorry, cafe night script. It's in our scenes. Cafe night, day, night scene. There we go. We found it. We worked it out. Yep. So what we need to do is our currency should be on top. There we go. So now we can see our currency at least. So then we can kind of work that out now. But silly goobers like myself won't be able to work that out still. So we need some UI that pops up and says, you've spent too much. You cannot purchase that kind of thing. Definitely what we need. So, yep. Let's make a little pop-up thing, I think. Should that be on this separate scene? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's only going to be used here. So the question is, what is it, and what do we want to do with it? That's a good question. That's we're gonna hallucinate a little bit and work it out, and that's okay. So I think maybe we'll do like a little like text that like flashes on the screen. I had to work out where the camera was to do that with my hand, by the way. But anyways, so yeah, I think the simplest thing that you can do is you can make like a red text label, right? And this could be like the, I don't know, error or warning label. And we could have it like pop up and then like fade out, a little animation, whoosh, like that. Sounds good to me. Text could be like, let's do some default stuff. We can pass the text through. That'd be nice. Have a separate script. Do some animations. Make it nice. Make it reusable. That's the goal. Always make it reusable. Error. I don't know. You spent too much, or will spend too much. I'm not good with this stuff. Not good with working out. Error? Do we want to say error? That's so bad. That's a programmer thing. Or, yeah, not enough funds. Something like that. There we go. Worked it out in the end. Let's have a look. What are we actually working with is a good question. Oop. It is a child of the thing. We kind of want it central. I would love it to be rotated. Let's have a look. It's not pixel perfect anymore. It's rotated. Joke's on you. The game was never pixel perfect to begin with, so it's okay. Can we at least make it an even number, 20 degrees? Okay, so is the default? Yeah, it's the default font. Let's add a new font. Use that one. I think I downloaded a cool font before. For my, what was it for? For my, Linux machine, my Arc install. Fill. Ooh. Let's give it a color. Make it red. Something like this. Oh no. Voice deactivated. It's fallen off. It's fallen off. Alright. I don't think that did anything. I think you just could use a color on the text. Yep. It is what it is. It's okay. We'll change the font size. Let's make it like 32. Not enough funds. It's dark red. Scary. Yo, looks great. What's the game about? Hey, Reptoid, what's going on? We are working on a cozy cafe management game in Godot, however you want to call it. Where it's pretty simple at the moment. We're still in the very basic stage, but pretty much the cafe management side is specifically on making teas. Oh, it's in the title mode, but no, you're all good. It's not very descriptive. We are making some sort of tea game. I'll show you. How about that? Let's have a look. So we've got a little customer. We can take their order, right? Kai, our NPC, is freezing and needs to warm up. At the moment, very basic. We've only just got the gameplay loop kind of settling in. I'm still working on it, but anyways, we have a scratchy pop up because, you know, we love gambling. So yeah, you can scratch this scratchy, find some ingredients and use those ingredients to make a tea. So we, for instance, make this tea. We've got an evening bloom tea. Kind of cool. Don't mind it. Yeah, and it comes up. It's the receipt. Pass it off to the customer. Customer loves it. Very cool, very cute. And he's out of here. Switched to Twitch. That's a neat idea. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty simple. At the moment, we've got everything's in debugging development mode, so our days go for like 10 seconds. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, at the moment, we're working on going to the nighttime at the end of the day. So pretty much we've got a orders UI where you can order scratchies. Looks pretty bad at the moment, still a work in progress, but that's okay. You want to be able to add some scratchies, you know, based on however much currency you have. So we can only add one of these because there's only 10 of the currency, which is not very good from a UI perspective. I mean, the 10 is pretty ambiguous at the moment, but I'm trying to add some error text and that sort of thing. So yeah, pretty cool. Just having a cheeky hydration break, don't mind me. But yeah, this text, we want it to just like come up, do a little flash, leave, do some fading maybe. I don't have any like anything built in for the like flashing and stuff. I think we're gonna make some utilities and then we can make it generic enough so we can reuse it everywhere. That's the goal. But you know, what can I say? I'm not a good artist. Not a good artist, not a good UX designer, so we'll work it out as we go. So yeah, I reckon this would be good. That center looks pretty low. That's okay. Something like that would be good. I don't know if you want it over the text either, because it kind of clashes. I really don't like the the rotating ruins the pixel perfectness, but that's okay. I almost kind of want it like a, what's the like Papers, Please, where you do like the stamping. Could be cool to have like a stamp on it, that kind of animation. Not enough funds. I think for now we'll do a text because I'm not very good at pixel art, so yeah, we'll keep it simple. We can always expand later. Yeah, I think that looks good though. I think we will make it a little bit generic so we can have like a specific class for it and that sort of thing. Let's have a look. Warning label will just be a UI thing, I reckon. And I reckon a warning label is a good name. Save it. Oops, I cancelled it. Whoa. I'm on a new operating system because I totally accidentally broke my my Windows drive over the weekend, so that's good. Placeholders are always the way to go until the main game loop is done. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you a game developer? Working on something, maybe? Got our warning label. So let's do func. I've been typing in TypeScript all day. Using function async. Get out of here. We want func. It's pretty good. All right, set data or set label. Why not? Let's return void. We want to pass in the text as well. Text. Yeah. We do capital string. That's right. Yep. Looks good to me. Alrighty, so we can just go text is equal to text. I don't like that. Underscore it. Good enough. Lazy. Latest project just released a week ago. Oh, nice. What is it? Send it to me. I'll have a look. Cool. So yeah, we'll set the label. Very good. Very simple. Pretty easy stuff. I think do we want to keep track of the color? Probably not for now. I don't really care too much. When we set the label, maybe we could do like have an animation. Func animate. Cool, and then we can start like a animation or something. Fade or hop up and then fade out. No clue how to do that, but that's okay. We'll just call animate anyways. Gecko shop. Ooh. Do you have any release stuff to check out? Not really. I haven't done anything crazy. I've had a few apps on the App Store, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Even more now. I don't think none of them are active. But yeah. Gecko shop. Oh, that looks pretty cute. That's pretty cool. Can I show it? How do I do that? Without doxing myself again. Always dox myself, you know. It's just an average day in the life. Look at this. What a nice game. This is very cool. Did you make this in Godot? That is so cool. Wow. Very good. It's like golden geckos. Keep them as your pets. Do some management. Oh no, get the best viewers. How about ban user in Unity, but one of the first prototypes of this game was in Godot. Oh nice. Why'd you pick Unity in the end? Was it just, I don't know, experience or who knows? Who knows? I used to use Unity a lot. I think you probably would have seen on my, if you came from YouTube, my channel had a couple of Unity tutorials back in the day. Not very good, wouldn't recommend them, but yeah, used Unity quite a bit. Decided to go to Godot because, I don't know, just wanted something new and fresh, I guess. I've been learning that recently. because I already knew the engine. Yeah, nice. It's probably the best way to go about it. I guess my goal is more, at the moment at least, I'm just learning about Godot. See how we go. Been having fun just messing around with it, so very good game, very cool. Check it out. I might chuck a wish list and might get it. See how we go. See how we go. Appreciate you. Thanks. I am an average gamer as well, so definitely go through phases of making games and not making games. So it's okay. I'm target audience, I guess. Cool. Alright, so we have a warning label. We set the label. We also want to probably toggle it. So toggle label. Yeah. Toggle, we can have a value for that. Set that to void, and we can just call set label. So then this one we can use. Pretty good. We'll just default it to the, what did I write? Spent so long thinking about that. Not enough funds, you know? And then we can call this outside, and then we can say if, I don't know, value. Oops, var active is full. Cool. And you know what? Get rid of that. Active equals value. Why do we want to know whether we're active? Who knows? Work it out later. Anyways, let's call the toggle from somewhere. So our water scratchies, the big boy. Let's have a separate function to toggle, or just, yeah, activate or show warning. You know what? We can even just pass in the text here as well. And then I can modify that other function. And then we'll be good to go. We can go toggle, true, and then text. Let's do that. Oops, we need the warning label too, don't we? Let's grab that. Export var warning label is a warning label. There we go. And do a toggle on that, and we can chuck in the, what was it, the text? Yep. Oops. We can default that, I guess. And do that. And a capital S for string. Very good. Very good. All right. Where were we? Auto scratchies looks good. Don't even need to pass in the text if I don't want to. We'll underscore that at the moment, but yeah, we could just say, I don't know, if we have text, do we need to default it here? Probably not. So if the text is not null, let's pass in the text. Otherwise, it's probably a better way to do this as well, but that's okay. Let's just use the default. Good enough. All right, so how do we call this? That is the next question. So let's have a look. We've got a case here. Probably need to comment it. Else if we are going over the funds. Our max cost has been reached. We want to show the warning. Just pass in null. I guess you can default that to null, can't you? Or no, you can't. Can you do string or null? No. Too many arguments. Uh-oh. I guess we can't do that. We can... I don't know. Not an average programmer. That's okay. But I can't do that either because cannot pass null as a string. Interesting. Which means I have to pass in an empty value. So then I'll just do if text is not an empty string. Then we should be able to do that and just clear the warnings like they never existed, you know? That's how we like to roll. How we like to roll. Alright. Yeah, so that should pop up. We probably need a timer on it to let it go away, because that would be good. So let's just have a... Do we need a timer, I guess? Export bar timer. Timer. Why not? Let's go back and have a look at our warning label. Let's add a timer to it. Oops, sorry, we're in the wrong, highlighted in the wrong section. Timer. So our wait time. It's fine. Yeah, it's a one shot. No, we don't want to auto start it. Cool. Good enough. How do we pass that in? We assign it up here. We also need to do that for our warning label before I forget and I run the game, and it'll just fail because that's, you know, how it is. But that's okay. All right. So yeah, once we toggle, we can say if active, then we can say start or timer. Timer.start. Yes. Cool. And actually, let's also ready. Timer dot is it stopped? What's the signal? Timeout. Timer dot timeout dot connect that to our func. I don't know. Close. Something like that. So we connect our close method or function. So once it's up after a second, we can just say active is false. We also need to set up visibility. Hey, visible equals value, and we'll just make sure visible equals false as well. There's almost no point in having active. I love backtracking every 5 seconds. Man, it's getting cold. It's getting cool. It's like Windows. Windows? Winter. Windows time. Yeah. Anyways, just take a quick hydration break. What? Good water. Good water. Alrighty. Yeah. Close. Alright. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. So we're saying after set our timer at the start, and after a second, listen to that and make it go away. It should work. Let's have a look. We also need to make sure that our visible is false to start with. Right? Good enough. We may as well make use of that somewhere. So we'll now show a warning They don't like that at all. I wish we could do that. Godot show input param string or null question mark. I don't know. I get a Reddit post from 5 years ago. Is what it is. Built-in option types don't exist. We don't want to return a variant because we don't have a type safety. We could make our own type. Don't want to do that. I'm thinking too much in the TypeScript land. Been working on TypeScript all day. I think that's what my issue is. So yeah, let's get that nonsense out of my head, you know? Get rid of that TypeScript nonsense. Get back into the game dev. Anyway, we're gonna show a warning here. Okay, if we're over the funds. And maybe we could even, this should be generic enough to say, I don't know. Too many ordered. Is that too generic? Probably. You could probably say the type, right? So we can get fancy. That's why we love this stuff. How do we do this stuff again? How do we pass in? Whatever. Let's just do I don't know. Can only order. And then we'll have a space, and then the max quantity. Then we'll have another space. So then we can only order 10 of space. Yep. 10 of the type. Can only order 10 type. Exclamation mark. Something like that. And cannot build a string. Max quantity needs to be a string. Good idea. Alright, let's see if this works. Why not? We'll just play the game. Play the game. There we go. We worked it out. We got some logging. Very good. Just wait till our day's over. Time to close up shop. Alrighty. So firstly, let's try ordering 2 of these when we only have 2 currency. Not enough funds. Gone. Doesn't animate? That's okay. What happens if we spam it? Does it go away after 1 second? Yeah, because it's already active. And we only start the timer when it's active. So that's cool. If I keep spamming it, theoretically, well, no, it'll always take a second to go away afterwards. That's okay. That's good. We set this to 10. Can only order 10 default. Right? I like it. It's good. I would say scratchies would be the only improvement. Use the word. Something like that. Can only order 10 scratchies, you know? Just make sure our warning label can suit that. Only order 10 scratchies. Yeah, that's really good. I like it. Why is it so far down though? That's the question. Center it. Don't know why it goes off center. Might want to set it centered as well. Inside the text. Might make a little bit more sense. Let's have a look. time to close up shop. Enough funds. Can only order 10 of these. Oh no. I've ruined it. Look at that. We also probably wanna 10 default scratchies. Yeah, I forgot to classic mistake. Look at that. Yep. That's a bug. There we go. Just make it a little bigger. And then recenter it. I don't really like that center. It's okay. Should be in the very center, so let's test it one more time. Just an average UI tweaker. Don't mind me. Not enough funds. Perfect. Got too many? Can only order 10 scratchies. Very nice. Alright. We probably... What are we doing? That looks good. I think the next part is we need to actually be able to order them. And then we need to keep an inventory. Starting to feel very similar to my job. Alright. So yeah, we need I guess these are things we can do. So we need an inventory. So we can order the inventory, but where does that go? It goes to the inventory. That can be something that will be some sort of dictionary, I think, in the background, so we can, you know, update it and query it pretty easily, and also save it and load it. Because, you know, gonna need saving and loading in the game. What else should we do? It's a good question. Someone's got to ask the questions, you know, the big questions. I would like to make some UI to make this look a little better. I really hate it. I hate this. Who designed that? Really? At the moment, right, an orderable looks looks yucky. I mean, we could do like a texture background, right? Texture rect. Get rid of the color rect. Make it a full size. Oops, enter. We'll rect it. We actually need a texture. Let's check out our UI textures. I think we've got one for a button. I think I just scrolled past it. Right? Dark. It's too big. And that's a white square. That's not what I meant to click. That's also just too big. So yeah, I think we're gonna need to draw a special kind of box for this one. So yeah, we'll keep that. Get rid of that for now. We don't need it. And also the icon itself. Are we updating that? I forgot. Yeah, we are passing in the scratchy.icon. Which is a scratchy orderable, which has an icon. Load the icon path. If we go to our scratchy our default scratchy, does it have a... No, doesn't have the icon path. Where do we init our scratchy orderable is the question. I think it is when we're loading them up. Yeah. We do set the data to Scratchy and self. Oh, okay, we are passing in populate. Yep, okay, we're doing the Scratchy db dot get all Scratchy orderables. Yeah, and that's static. Yeah, so we'll need to work on that as well. Need to work on that. We will need to work on it. Oh, is it bedtime already? No, it's not. We're working into the night. It's good. We only just started. So, you know, gotta get some progress done. Gotta get some progress done. Alright, let's have a look. So I really don't like this UI. I can't get away from it. It's stuck with me. Stuck with me. But yeah, that's okay. We'll pretend it doesn't exist for now. So when we click the order button, that's what we want to do. We click our order button. We want to order something. We've got a signal because, you know, it's part of the order scratchies. We keep it all together. Love databases. That is not what I'm looking at. Here we go. Do you know what? Pretend that doesn't exist. Alright, so we're logging order place when we click the button, right? We want to close. So let's just write out what we want to do. One, close, pass the data to the game state, right? So we can pass the data to the game state to, I don't know, set an order / add to inventory. And 2, we want to close the UI. Close self UI. I don't know. Who knows? We're working it out as we go. So I think I can call self. I can just call toggle UI to false. That should just work. Should just go away. Right? Pretty easy. So we've done number 2. Number 1, we need to make a function in our game state, I think, or our cafe night. That's where we toggle the order UI. We may as well pass it back to here. Have a func set data, something like that. Set data with an underscore, maybe, might be nicer. What data are we setting? We're setting, I don't know, we'll just receive an order. How about that? Let's name it something useful. And we can have an order as, an order as an order, which could be a resource. It's pretty much just going to be the data that's on the UI at the moment. Void, not void. What is an order? That's the next question. So let's create a new entity, I think. Why not? An order. I have a script. Order. It inherits a resource. It's just a data file. We're just passing around some data. So let's open this. Class name order. Okay. Now we need some values for the order. So export variable. What do we want to do? Our order is going to have an array of array of order lines, I guess. This is probably how you do it in real life. Order lines. That can be an array of Is that good? Maybe. We don't know what order lines are though. So I think for now, an order line is a, what is it, scratchy. Or could be the type of thing that we're ordering, the name of it. Yeah, the type, the quantity, and the cost. Good enough. So in an order, we also need to have an order line. Why not? Class name, borderline. Sounds like borderline. It's borderline sounding like borderline. Borderline sounds borderline like borderline. Borderline sounds borderline like borderline. Just saying. Borderline sounds like borderline. Export variable. An order line has the type. The type can be a string for now. Default it. It could be like a scratchy. Export var name or ID maybe. It's a string. Just default it. Default. Export var quantity. So int. 1. You know, we're never ordering nothing. That doesn't make any sense. Export var. What else do we have? We got the type, the ID, the quantity, the cost. Yeah. It's an int. Just say it equals 0. We could have a 0 order for free, you know. We got coupons. Maybe you scratch a coupon. You get a free order. Let's make an e-commerce website inside of Godot. That'd be cool. Would it? Maybe. I don't think so. I do not think so. Alright. Good enough. When we create an order line, I think we need an init function. Just saying. Someone's got to do it to them. Just like this. Yoink. Just pass these in. Type. Do you know what? Do we need to default these? Yes. Should we put them last? Probably. Underscores. Ready? But you can't guess what this one's gonna look like. Underscore. Whoa. Type equals type. What do you reckon's next? ID equals ID. What else? Quantity equals quantity. And cost equals cost. Good enough. It is, I don't like that as much because it goes over our line limits. Something like that. Good enough. Cool. So we have an order line now. So our order has an array of order line. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. We probably want to set the order lines. So did I do that properly? Yeah, I did. So let's copy it. Just default it to nothing. We don't have to set anything, but we do want to have the option to set it. if we want. What's wrong with that? Oh, it's not an array. Order line. There we go. There we go. And we click clear because we don't like red. Not being colorist, but you know, no red errors. We don't like red errors. All right, order has order lines. Order lines have the stuff that we need. In our order scratchies, let's keep a variable of the order. Here's an order. It's equal to null by default. We do need to call a function func update order, right? When we update the order, we don't need to return anything though, so that's fine. We want to pass in an order line, and then we can do like some fancy filtering and stuff. Are we double handling? Probably. That's okay. We'll work it out. We'll work it out as we go. So we need these values, most of them, not the max quantity, just the quantity. So the type, the ID, as we set up elsewhere, cost, quantity. Quantity, we're not defaulting. We're not defaulters. Not here. We could be, but you know. So update order. We can find each order line by ID, so that's okay. So it's not going to be too hard to go through our order. Firstly, we have to check if order is null. If it is null, let's make it to an empty array. Oh no, sorry. Order equals, what is it? Order.new? Yep, empty array. There we go, that's how we do it. We've got objects. Yeah, don't at me. It's an object. All right, so next we want to update an order, right? So we need to check if our order is not null. So we can just chuck an else here. And what are we going to do here? We're going to actually just set the new value. Yeah. To, let's just go var order line. Equals as an order line. Equals order line dot new. Let's pass in the data. Type, ID, cost, quantity. And let's set it in the array. We've got our first value already. So first case works. Easy. Else, we already have an order. We firstly need to, let's write it down. We need to check if there is an existing order line by ID and update quantity and cost. 2, else no existing order line, add a new order line. Okay, not crazy. I think we'll do in order of these. Typed them out perfectly first try, as usual. Average elite programmer. So, yep. Let's check if there's an existing order line. So how do we do that? Let's go order.filter, order.orderlines. Do you know what? Let's put the function inside our order. Why not? Gotta make it useful for something. Func gets has order. Has order line, right? It's gonna return an order line. Should it? It's gonna return a ball. Boolean pass, and we want an ID. ID should be unique, so we should just be able to go order lines dot find. Is find only the first, or returns the index of the first occurrence? Oh, that's cool. Maybe we can just return the index. Sounds good to me. Dot find. We can do a lambda here. Func. Line. Right. Something like that. Where have we used a lambda before? Let's Google it. Go.lambda. GD script reference. Control F. Lambda. Yep. It's pretty easy. I swear. Do we want to see it? Look at this. Look at this. Where did it go? We lost it. Here it is. This one. It's pretty much what we want to do. Get out of here. Alright, where were we? Func line. Let's return line.id is equal to ID. And then we can return. It does return an integer, so let's just do that. And another, no. Line has no static type. Ah! Well, we know it's an order line, don't we? Anonymous lambda has no static return type. Oh no. Interesting. Let's Google it. So we got some open issues. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's have a look. Where am I doing? Let's do a search, because I think I've done this. Oops. Let's do that. No, apparently oh yeah, so I did something where I've set my editor to purposely error on all types. It breaks lambda functions, as far as I'm aware. This is nice, but, you know. Can you just do like a what? Index of the first occurrence of what? Dot has or contains. You may use the in operator. Okay, if you just want to know whether the array contains. Yeah. Interesting. Are we seriously not using find anywhere? Let's find. I guess we're not. Find matching T. Oh yeah, we're just doing a for loop. I think we have migrated to just using for loops everywhere. That's okay. Let's do it. Let's rewrite this. So, for line in order lines. Let's just do a check. If order lines dot length size is 0, just return 0. Or false, you know. Oops, sorry, bool. Return false. We don't want it. If line dot ID is equal to ID, then return true. Simple. And return false if we make it out. Is that the best way to do it? No. It's a minor optimization in the for loop, but that's okay. Has order line. Let's use it. Where were we? If order has order line. Yeah. Order dot has order line. The ID. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong function. Get confusing when you close them off. You don't see any code underneath. If order dot has order line, let's update it. We should probably return the order line, I reckon. So we could keep that there and we could do func get order line by ID. Have some helpers, return an order line, because then we can just update it and we can put it back in, I think. Set order line. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's get it. Do you know what? Do we need to get it? Why don't we just say set order line and then do the logic in here? It's easy enough, right? We don't need to get it. We'll just say set order line. And we'll first check the ID. And then we'll override it. So if order line, yeah, let's do a for loop. So we just do for line in order lines. We could just say that if it's less than or equal to 0, we'll just go order lines dot append order line, right? And then return. For order line in order lines, for line in order lines, if line.id is equal to ID, so if we have an order line, all we have to do is we'll have a index, right? Bar index is an int equal to 0. At the end, we can do index plus equals 1. Order lines at index is going to equal to order line, the new value. We override it. Identifier ID. Oh no. Autoline.id. Okay. Autoline's at index underscore is equal to autoline. Override it. If we have it, override it. If we don't have it, add it. Here, if it is greater than 0 though, we can also just return. So if we do get to the end, so we get here, we know we need to add it. And I do this at the start just so we can, you know, get it done. Get it done. There we go. Some logic to set an order line. And just call order.set order line. Just make sure if we're null, we create a new order. Otherwise, let's just set it. Existing order line, we add a new order line. We're doing that inside the other place. Why is this erroring? Cannot resolve external member set data. Looks good to me, Chief. Yep, it's because you had an error on yourself, and we're trying to call self. Perfect. At the moment, we're not calling update order though. So we need to call that anytime we let's see. We need to update it here. Update order line here. Update order here. Or maybe we'll just do a once over. Could be easy enough. Nah. We'll just do it as we go. We need to update the order here. If we're max quantity, we're not actually doing anything. We've got a warning. We've got a warning if our currency is too big. We update the order here. We update the order here. I think that's it. We've got 3 places to update the order. Can we just call update order with the type? So we have the type. The ID. How do we get the ID? I think the ID is the type for now. So it's going to be a little confusing, but that's okay. The type is scratchy. And the ID is the type. And the cost is the cost. New cost. And new quantity. I think. What's wrong here? Update order function argument should be int, but is rich text label. Ah. Yep. Yep. Okay. I don't like how it did those backwards, but that's okay. We need to update the order here. Scratchy, type, cost, quantity. I think here it's not just going to be the cost and the quantity though. We do need the new cost is an integer, right? So we need new cost and new quantity. And here that should already be created. Yeah. Yep. When we remove it, we're saying though, we need some logic to remove it. if it's not or if it was existing and it now doesn't exist, we need to remove what we've got. How do we do that is a good question. So this is where we're removing the UI. We need to update the order. We could probably pass in like a factor saying like add or remove. Add or remove, you know. I was air quoting, but I can't. I don't know where the camera is, you know. So it's okay. So like this could be an operation, right? An operator, and the operator could be like append. Whoops. You do like a plus, and we know to add, or it could be a minus, something like that. What is that? It is the operator itself. Probably needs to be a string. Minus. It might just be a bool because we're only going to add or subtract. So we can have an optional parameter, which I think we can go true. That doesn't work out because we need a remove as a bool, which is going to equal to false by default. So if we pass it in, it would be true, right? I think we want to check before we do anything if remove is true, right? So if we're removing something, what we want to do is go order dot remove order line. Let's pass in the ID. We don't care about any of that stuff. We can actually just break out of that or return. Good enough. Good enough, I think. We need to define this though. That's the only thing. How we're gonna define that is a good question. Let's go back to our order. Let's revive this. Remove order line. Return void. All we have to do is find the order line and remove it. Just return full line. If we have the ID, we need an operator. So var index is an integer, which is equal to 0. Make sure always we plus equal 1. If we find it, we just need to go order lines at index. Order lines dot remove at index. There we go. Just return. At the end doesn't make sense. There we go. Should be good. We can now add, hopefully, add an order and remove an order. Let's check it. Make sure we got no bugs. Oh no, it's time to close up shop. Let's have a look. We've broken the UI. That's okay. I was just scaling in too far. My bad. Looks like the UI still works. Interesting. We click order placed. Goes away. That's good. we also want to pass the data to the game state. So we go receive order. Let's call receive order. Do we have a copy? We could just emit a signal. Can we? The signal can be on this. I think that's fine. Then we can listen to it in our cafe when we get it. Signal. What is it gonna be? Send order. Or place order, place order. Okay. Place order dot emit. Easy. We need to listen to it though. So in our we've got an order UI, so we can. All right. Order UI. Why did I? Oops. What have I done? I've broken everything. Order UI dot place order dot connect to receive order. Very good. Let's print our order. Order. Probably won't work. We don't have a good method to describe our objects, but that's okay. We'll work it out. Just add one of each. Add two. Order. Yep, it's a resource. We need a way to describe it. We hate text. We hate strings. That's okay. We'll get there. I'm out of water. So, I think the plan is we're going to we are going to describe our order and then hopefully start to make maybe an inventory. We don't need to send it to an inventory, but we need to make a queue for the next day receiving the shipment. And then, yeah, then we can update our inventory. And that'll be cool. That'd be a nice little loop, sub loop in our game loop. For now, I am going to be right back. See you later. Whoa. We're back. Alright. Working on game. We got the UI almost working. Very good. I think I left my sound on somewhere. No? I think we're good. Okay. Yeah. So I think we're passing the order over. We had an issue. We can't see what the order is. Not good. Let's do... let's make a function to describe it. How about that? Func describe. This just returns a string, something we can use. So, I've written one of these before. Could not tell you what it looks like. We are going to copy this though. So this is how we have described some stats before. It's like a list. That's how it's how you see the stuff. How you see the stuff. What we want to do is we want to say order lines, and we can just say the number of order lines we want here. So size, right? So then we can have an entry, a dictionary entry for size, and that can be a string value of order lines dot size. Simple enough. Next, next we want the values, so we probably want all the IDs and the quantities and the costs. It's probably gonna look weird though if we do it like this, because this is saying put all the flavors together, whereas we could just say like lines. You line it, put in the lines, and delete the rest of this stuff. Why not? We'll format the lines though. So lines can just be a new dash for a line, join order lines. So every new line is going to be a new order line dot describe. How do you do a join? Pack string array. The parts. Join the fruits. Yeah, order lines dot. And no, you could do like get IDs or something. I don't think you can pass in an array like that, because it's an array of object, so or an object of resource, extending a resource. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be very good to code up. We don't need these. Keep it nice. Order lines, the number of order lines, the actual lines. Each line we want to have it. Yeah, so we've got a dash to say this is the start of the line. Then we want for each one. So let's just do order lines. Yeah. Or maybe we could just do like a describe order lines. Describe lines. Sub function. Describe our lines, right? that can return a string array. Turn empty now. What's wrong with that? Sorry. Array of string. Did it wrong, my bad. Average. Cool. So describe lines as an array of strings. So then each line we can just return for line in order lines. We can say, let's make an array bar lines is an array of string. Just make it equal to empty. Do lines.append, and then for each line we can just do line dot type, line dot id, line dot quantity, line dot cost. And to split these up, I mean, you can do x plus this. Does that work though? No, because there need to be a single string, right? So line.type is fine because it's already a string. Line.id is fine. Yep, let's do that. Oops. Got our ID. ID like that. We've got our type, our ID, our quantity, and let's get rid of that and put a plus, and then after our quantity we've got a space, and then we've got a dollar sign. I reckon a dollar sign, no, and then our cost. Our quantity is not a string, neither is our cost. All right. What's going on here? What are we missing? Put some commas in, why not? Expected a oh, okay. All right. That should just work, and then we can call describe. So on our order, when we receive our order, we can just print order.describe. There we go. Love a bit of string manipulation. Not bad. We can see if we can find it in the console. So wait till our day is over. Go to our nighttime. Let's order some stuff. We will need to quit to see it. Let's have a look. Down here, this little tiny little text. It didn't work. That's interesting. Let's have a look. So we've got our size, which is printing. We've got 2 order lines, so that's good. We're getting there. We are saying do a new line and then do a dash and then add the lines. So should be an array of string. I wonder why that's not joining up. You know what? It's because we're not actually returning our lines. It's a huge brain right there. Huge brain moment. Let's have a look. Try again. Wait till it is night time. Meanwhile, hydration break. Alright, let's try and add a couple of things here. It's gone. Let's quit out of this. Alrighty. So order has... can I zoom in on that? No, I can't. That's okay. We do... we need a dash. I was right the first time, as per usual. We've got a type scratchy ID evening. We've got quantity of 10 for $1. Did I put in? We have a quantity of 0 for $6. Oh no. I put my orders in incorrectly. How have I done that? The order line new needs quantity and then the cost. There we go. Oops. Cost. Very good. Crazy mistake. But anyways, it's backwards. So we're gonna get 1 for $10, and we're gonna get 6 defaults for $0. They're free. Pardon me. One thing I do want to try. Let's have a look. Oh, let's make the UI full. When we are ordering, what happens if we remove something, right? And then we place an order. Is it going to be empty now? Let's have a look. Order line 0. That works. Let's go back. We order 5. We order 1. We've got 10 and 1. Okay. These were still on the UI. I need to clear the UI. That's a good point. We now removed 1. We've got 5. Looks like it works. We're printing out stuff. We're not visually showing it, unfortunately. That's okay. Average stretcher. So, yeah. That is orders. That is creating an order. Which is pretty good. We need to... Obviously, we'll spruce it up. Make it cool. Later. We do want to... we probably want our game state to store the order. Right. Game state should probably not have the revealed ingredients. That's a bit yucky. It's a bit yucky. Orders is an array of order. Just be like our, keep a list of our current orders or our active orders, right? Because we want to update this when we receive an order. Do we need a signal for that? No, we just call it a method. It's good enough. Have like a func. Place order or receive order. And our game state can handle, you know, when do we receive these orders? Can we make multiple orders? I don't know. Are they the next day? Are they in 2 days? Is there a delivery window? These are all things I don't know the answers to yet. But you know, it's all things we can we can work on, get better at. So when we receive an order, we just need to do orders.append order. Easy enough, right? Orders is not declared. What? Oh, they're called current orders. My bad. Current orders, append our new order. We're done. We've got a new order. Game over. Not really. So to finish our night loop, we need the ability to go to the next day. Yeah, we need to go to the next day. That's what we're doing. That's what we are doing. So, how do we do that? Let's have a look. Ooh. And look at this. What a Trello board. Let's have a look at it. Order inventory. Only be available after the day is over. Spend currency. So I think what we need to do is we need to also subtract the currency when we receive the order. Requires customers. That's fine. We're doing that. Currency? Oh yeah, the whole point of creating an order was to test that we can spend currency. I remember now. We should probably do that. Let's do that first. So in our game state, we probably, when we receive an order should also just have a total cost. I think that's a fair value. Total cost. We don't want to set it. We want to calculate it. Do we want to calculate it every time we get it? No. No. We do want to calculate it when we set an order line or remove an order line. We have a function here. A function. Calculate total cost. Alright. At the end of all these shenanigans, we're not actually doing anything here. So we can just do, whoops, calculate total cost. And also, when we set an order line, we do want to make sure we always calculate. I don't like this one. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Calculate our total cost. It's kind of yucky. Every time we add something. It's okay. Not too bad. So, for probably optimize this later. For line in order lines, do var cost integer, set it to 0. For each line, cost is going to plus equal to line dot cost add it up, and then at the end, our total cost is going to equal to our cost. Pretty good. Do we want to keep it and then plus or minus it? Could be easier. Don't have to do another for loop then, but it's okay. Yeah. So now we have a total cost, which is good. When in our game state, we can do our currency manager, right? Dots update currency to a new value. Does this handle spending it? Currency is equal to our currency plus new value. If new value is -10, it's gonna cost 10, so we're gonna chuck a minus on it and call it a day, I think. Update currency to whatever the negative of Order. Dot. Total cost. Whatever the order's total cost is, we spend it. Spend it right then and there. Spend our currency. Alright. Let's watch it go down. Shall we? Add a cha-ching effect. You know, let's create some currency so we have more than 10. I'd like to not see it go down to 0. I'm an average saver, I guess. Yeah. Do we like this, buddy? Don't mind it at all. Can we get a second NPC in? I don't think so. Alright, let's have a look. We got 13 currency. I'm gonna spend 10. Still have 13. May not have updated the UI. When we update currency, we need to call the UI somehow. Do we have to do that in here? Let's have a look. Nighttime. Just has a currency. Let's have a look. Currency UI script. We do have a signal. I think we just need to emit it when we update our currency. Are we going to create an infinite loop though? Are we using it elsewhere? Let's see. Currency. When currency is set. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Yeah, we can't just call it because it's not getting... We're not setting it. I guess. This logic's a little flawed. Let's just print. Emit. Emit. Currency updated. Event. Let's just see if it logs anything, right? I don't think our UI is going to work yet, so we'll need to keep it. Let's just see if this event emits first. Cocoa, lavender, lemon. I love this. Cool, we got 15 currency. Did we emit? Emit currency updated event. I don't reckon we did. I don't reckon we did. I reckon we updated the UI without updating the... Can only order one of those. Yeah, we're not. We are not. It's a bit naughty. We are somehow updating our currency value without calling the emit. Oh no, we've got lots of initializing. Interesting. So when we're going to nighttime, we are setting it, which is kind of cool. Oh, when we receive an order, we're not calling our game state. That's the issue. Receive order. Oops. Just pass it off to the game state. That is an issue. Yep. Be like that sometimes. So that's never gonna update the old currency, you know. Don't mind it. Got 14 currency. Let's create an order now. We got 4. Yes, it's working. How good? How good? It's good to tie the UI like I did. I do kind of like that. All we do in our currency manager, which is like an auto load singleton, right? We just emit a signal, and then anything that wants to listen to it can listen to it and do whatever it wants, which is good. But I can do something like on our currency UI, I could have like when we update the text, I could add like an animation that's like star swipe PowerPoint, star wipe PowerPoint presentation mode, you know, pretty good. Just hydrating. Alright. Drinking too much water. Average day in the chat. Be like that sometimes. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So we can update our currency. Save load system. Don't look at that. Get out of here. Get out of that script. Yeah. We save. We can update our currency. It updates on the UI. We can place an order. Our game state has the order. We need to work out a way to make the order do something. Should be good. Be a good improvement. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, let's have a cheeky little thing, shall we? I think we can verify our currency works, right? Did not have to change the currency. I thought I did, but I never called it, so that was my bad. Currency works. We can order inventory. The other dot point that I didn't read out, because we got sidetracked on actually spending the currency that we had, is new scratchy cards could be displayed as a new distributor, and require X customers. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, I think it means in order to... So this is like a progression system. We're definitely not going to do that right now, but progression system to unlock more scratchies to scratch in our cozy little gambling game, you know. We just we need to be able to unlock new ones. To do that, we want to have some sort of requirement. That requirement could be you've served a certain number of customers, so you're now a big enough cafe, I guess, to be able to unlock a new scratchy. That could be a requirement. Another one could be serving certain types of tea, so you're like unlocking specific teas could do that. Yeah, I mean, you could have anything you want, really. Anything I want, not you. Me. But yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Oh my god. Getting hungry. It's dinner time. Dinner time. Yeah, so I think for now, we're successfully ordering inventory. So we've done quite a bit today, which is good. Exactly what I've wanted to do. What else do we want to do? We probably need to do something. When we make an order, it just goes into the void at the moment. And we also can't go back to the next day. So finishing off that loop would be nice. would be kind of cool. Ooh, and then doing some of the UI fixing, like this is disgusting. Someone's got to fix that. And it ain't me. Can't be me. Yeah, I think I might do that off stream. Probably gonna be spending a bit of time between the next stream, so I'll probably have a little bit of time to chill out and just do a bit of drawing and stuff, so we can work that out as we go. But yeah, let's have a look. So to finish our nighttime, I mean, we kind of need to work out, well, how do we go to the night anyways, right? Let's have a look. We've got a pop up and then we press a button and then the button says, okay, go to nighttime. How do we go back to the day? Good question. Do we have a scene manager? I forgot. Scene manager. Load game, switch scene. Are we using this? I don't reckon we're using this. I reckon we load straight into the day, don't we? Let's have a look. Run. Let's run the day scene. Yep. We're not using our scene manager yet, so we will need to work out how to properly load scenes and then have some sort of loading between scenes. That would be nice. For now though, I mean, when we receive an order, you could theoretically, so like could go straight to next day here. Yeah, I mean, you could, there's a button I think in the nighttime. Let's have a look. That's our currency, our order button. Our day visualizer is in the scene. We probably want just another button, right? That says go back to the day. Keep it easy. I think that's what we need. Let's have a look. Gosh. Let's call this the night over button. Keep it simple for now at least. I mean, can keep it in a corner. I kind of want it to be a moon or a sun. A sun? A moon? Be nice. Something would be nice. Have I worked out how to do pixel art yet? Yes, I think so. Should I work out how to do it on stream? Live on stream? Probably not. That's okay, we'll work it out. Let's open Creator. Our brand new spanking pixel art thing. Our little drawing thing. New, open source. Is it open source? No clue. It's free. Let's go to, yeah, I got stuff on my computer. Ask me about it. Scratchy assets, UI, button, add button, minus button. Let's just make a new file, I reckon. New image. 32 by 32 could be fine. But now I think that's a 64 by 64, but yeah, it's fine. It's really fine. All right. I set up some, pre-set up some pixel art stuff. Look at this. Looks like a pixel to me. Very good. So, what are we doing? We're making a button. Let's draw it. Did I have two? Yep, 2 dots. Can I hold? Oh no. Can't hold shift. That doesn't work. It's not exactly like Photoshop, but that's okay. Just an average Linux wannabe user trying to learn the name of the game. Just brand new to the whole Linux side of things. So not brand new, but brand new is maining it, dailying it, you know? Look at that. Now we've got a nice background. It's better than Photoshop's one. Oh, look at that. Even the scrolling's nice with the background. Love that. Alright, so we wanted a sun, right? Let's make a new layer. Drag it under. Make it nice and bright. Why not? That's not nice and bright. Like a bluey kind of color. Not very good at picking the pastel-y kind of. Need to fade it out a little bit and make it more blue. That's too bright. Oh gosh. Not very good with the triangle thing. Can I make it bigger? Oh yeah, same button. Perfect. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Sun. What does the sun look like? Uh-oh. Okay, that changes the opacity. That is not the button I wanted. I did want to color pick. Yes. Back to brush. What's color pick? P. Cool. Working it out. I mean, oops, am I in the wrong layer? Yeah. What's eraser? Goodness. Is it like just an erase brush? Is that how they do it around here, around these parts? I think so. Oh, that's cool. It's got a dithering tool. How do I erase? How do I erase? I'm new to drawing tools. Whoa. Let's go to untagged. Oh no, let's go to all. Pixelize. Eraser. Circle. Small. Uh-oh. That's a big eraser. Oh no, yuck. Can we make the opacity or the sharpness? Flow on 100% pressure? Where's that flow? Oh. Strength. 100%. Pressure. 100%. That's not it. That's not it, Chief. Oh, soft proofing. It's kind of cool. What does that do? Set eraser mode. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, let's go back to our pixel art brush. Pixel art brush. Yep. Cool. We worked it out. How good is that? Do you know what? It was E the whole time. I spent all that time. All right. Anyways. Something like that. That looks kind of like a sun, doesn't it? It's too bright. Too dark. Yeah, softer, I guess. I would like it softer, that's what I was looking for. Oh, how nice. How nice is that? Whoa. It's the sun, I swear. Can't tell me anything else. Let's save it. Let's save it. Can I just, yep, work it out. Get out of here. Documents. I'll just call it sun button. Do you know what? We should probably export it. PNG. Cool. Don't know what those mean. It's okay. Alright. We did something. It's cool. Let's have a look. Can we... does it look good? Did I make it look bad on purpose? Not on purpose. Uh-oh. Where's the texture? There it is. Closed it. Doesn't look great. Why is it not centered? Why is it too small? It's too small and it's not centered. It's okay. Interesting. Alright. We just need to make it click. Just make it click. Let's have a look. Where did that go? Oh, we put it here. Yeah, it's just gone there. On pressed, we don't want to do GameState.toggleUI. We do want GameState to take us back to the day, I suppose. Oh, oh good. Goodness. Had a cat jump up. Hello. Hello, buddy. How are you? You alright? Not even in the screen. You too shy. You wanna be seen? There you are. He's hiding. He's hiding. We're vibing. It's good. Alright, so the game state. Let's have a look. This game state's yucky, by the way. I just wanted to point that out. Very yucky, needs a rework. Are we using the day finish still? Still looking. Yep. We are. Okay. Start a new day. That's what we want to do. Bunk new day. Just go back to our day scene. Start again. Day over equals false. Start new day. What is it? Signal. It's a signal. Right. Export for pipe string. What is this one? It's for our auto UI by default. So then we can go if type equals auto UI. This is string comparison. Is it good? Good way of doing things? No. Else. Let's just game state dot day finished. I mean, not day finished. Start new day. Dot emit. Yep. Works for me. Let's give it a class name. Class name button. Extends texture button. Let's not give it a class name. It's not unique. We're just reusing scripts at this point. We're making things messy and then we're saying, yeah, we'll fix it later, but we're not actually gonna fix it later, are we? No, not gonna happen. So hey buddy, I got a kitty cat chilling on me. All right, I think if we click that, it should just work. Except it won't, because we have to change the type. Change the type to day. Just call it day. Let's have a look. Look at our game. What are we working on? We're working on a game. We are working on a game. Oh, look at that. It's nighttime already. Oh. Where you going? Bye. He's gone. Oh, look at that. We've got our little sun. It's not centered on the button. I have to work out how to center things in Krita. It's okay. We'll work it out. Let's make an order. We're just gonna buy one thing. I lied. Oop. Can only order 10 default scratchies. Sucks to be us. Alright, we spent our money. We've got our order somewhere. Go back to a new day. Looks good to me. There's no NPCs though. Something broke. Cool. I think I have to quit this. Ooh. Is requesting. Oh, we did have a lambda. And that's why the lambda didn't work before, because we didn't do the type of casting on the lambda. Right. Makes sense. The return value type was not set, so it was erroring because I set it to error when we do that. That's okay. Yeah, so I think let's just fix this bug quickly. Let's have a look. So our day we need to call day started, I think. Start day. What calls start day? The cafe day calls day.start day. Something was not working though. Error calling method from filter. Not convert argument 1 to object. Is that because current NPCs is empty? Or maybe we need to clean this up because this is static. So I think we need to listen to the start day, right? We connect to manage day. When we start the day, we need to make sure our current NPCs is empty is gonna equal to empty array. Clear it out. Let's have a look. Did we do it? Did we do it? Let's have a look. Oop. Do we have, are we successfully on our game, going back to our day from our night without erroring? That's a good question. Scratching our scratchy, just as we like it. And what else are we doing? We're creating a tea. We're brewing some tea. Custom blend. I don't want that one. Evening bloom. Nice. Got him. Got a real tea this time. Love this. Totally didn't know that NPC liked that tea when they made that request. Close up shop. Day's over. Alright. Make an order. Did that go down? That was a bit suspect. Anyways. Oh, look at that. NPC came straight away. Does it just work? Yep. We fixed the bug. How good. Now we can do some gambling. Scratch our scratchy. Very good. Very nice. What? Make a lemon and honey tea? You reckon? It's a custom tea. Doesn't exist at the moment. Gotta update our tea database. We're gonna do a lot of things. This is a big game. Big game? Yeah, pretty big. Kai doesn't mind it. Good NPC. Good on you. See ya. Bye, buddy. Time to close up shop again. We only got 5 currency. Ooh, is that a bug? Yep. We found a bug. Another bug. It's good. We're bug fixing. We're on a roll. What is the bug? We can initially add, even though our cost is too much, when we should be sending a warning out. That's the warning. Not enough funds. So if we don't have enough funds initially, we never consider that case because I always give myself money. You know, I'm a cheater. Place no orders. Go back today. Does it work? Yep. Looks good to me. We need to make sure this UI updates straight away. That's another bug. Doesn't work right now, but looking pretty good. We've got a full game flow. We can just infinitely do that now if we want, which is nice. Just because we set that, because that wasn't working for whatever reason. We do need to fix our bug. Let's just do that. Let's get it done. We start the new day in the game with no bugs, and then we will be good to go. No bugs and good to go. Let's have a look. Where did we put it? Order scratchies. It's in this monster of a method. Monster of a method. Nice word. So, when is this occurring? Down here. Because we're adding it. We're only checking the quantity. We're not checking the cost, right? Because this is meant to be the initial. So we're saying if it doesn't exist in table, or we have nothing in there, and our quantity is greater than 0, so we're not minusing something, and our cost is less than our max cost. Not max cost. And our cost is less than our currency. Just getting a big if statement. So let's see if we can replicate the parameters. Try again. Let's make some currency and then we can spend some currency. Cool. We got 15. Easy. Easy enough. Spend 10. See you later. Didn't work. Uh-oh. Did work. Our UI didn't update. Because now we don't have enough funds. Look at that. We got another bug. Bug after bug. It's okay. Go back to day. I think we placed the order, so it's okay. See if we can get the UI to actually update. We're on 17 apparently. That was a loud car. Yeah, we're bugged out. We're bugged out. We're not making an order. Why aren't we making an order? We are making an order. Why aren't we updating it? That's a good question. Uh-oh. Something wrong with our currency manager, I think. I think this is the issue. I just really don't like it. I don't like it. Alright. Initialize our currency. Currency is updated. Update the currency. Why are we returning the currency? Who knows? Currency equals currency plus new value. Easy. Let's just get rid of this. Oops. Update currency. Where are we using that? Because if we're using that return value, we need to reset it. No, we're not even using it, so spend our currency, update the currency. When we rate the T, we update the currency. Go here, currency plus equals new value, emit updated currency. There could be a race condition with our UI leaving too quickly, maybe. And it's not getting updated. It should get updated when it's initialized though. Like here, and night does initialize currency. Should trigger an update. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. See if it works or not. Let's buy. Let's make some money. Let's make some money. 14, good enough. Too bad. I already knew our day would be over too quickly. Let's spend some currency. That didn't go down. Order placed. We're gonna debug that. Yep. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. So our game state. Spending the big bucks. Let's just see if we can spend the big bucks. That's the question. Can we spend the big bucks? Let's have a look. Let's make the currency first. Lavender tea. We'll go to nighttime. 1. Let's have a look. Oop. Oop. Okay. Spending the big bucks. Updating currency. Okay. So we should be updating the currency there. Oh no. Not my Trello. I don't know how I managed to do that every time. It's okay. We're spending the big bucks. We're updating the currency. What are we doing after that? Who actually knows? Not me, apparently. We're doing updated currency.emit. Our currency UI, when it's set up, connects to that, updates the text. Print text currency UI being updated. So we're not going back to the scene, are we? Is that the issue? We're not closing it properly? Let's have a look. Make $4, 4 buckaroos, 4 vibe points. Order. Check. Yeah, we got one thing, so we should be spending $10. Maybe our total cost isn't being calculated. Currency UI being updated. That's the issue. We worked it out. This order.total costs has not been updated. I think we'll just do this. Get total cost. Return int. We'll just call return total cost after we calculate the total cost. We'll just debug that, and then in the game state, let's do it again. Another check. Clearly someone wrote some bad code somewhere. So I think we can refactor that now, if it works. Got 15 buckaroos. Can we spend 10? Yep. I fixed it. So we fixed that bug, but let's check the next bug. Can we place an order? No, yeah, can we place an order while we have less than 10 for the initial value? That was the issue. Yep, we can't. Cool. So we could go back to our auto scratchies and show the warning as well. And do like elif. Just copy these. The currency is less than the new cost. New cost is a rich text label. If our current currency is less than the cost, max cost is reached. Get out of here. What's wrong with this? expected statement found elif. We're too far in. We're too deep in the code. So I gotta write more for loops. More for loops? Less for loops. More functions. Cool functions. Don't put everything in one function. It's bad. Looks bad. Runs bad. Does it run bad? Probably doesn't run bad. Unless you told it to write. Unless you wrote it bad because you told the computer to do that badly, you know? Sometimes that's what it is, but that's okay. Work it out. Oops. We're gonna spend some currency. We can't spend the currency. Uh-oh. Why is that? Because our cost, we're saying we can only do this if our cost is less than our current currency. Cost is less than or equal to. So if it's equal to, because we can go to 0. Average programmer doesn't know basic stuff. Tell you what, basic stuff. All right, don't mind this at all. We got 13. Let's go down to 3. Spend 1, working, gone. Let's spend another one. We've already got one there. Get rid of it. Not enough funds. Looks good to me. All right. I like that. I like it a lot. Very good. Very nice. Question, can we place an order when we've got... So one thing, we need to clear that shipment. So let's do that. It does still create an order if the order is empty. So that's an issue. So we don't want to do that. So we emit. Place the order. Yeah. We're adding a null. We're adding an order with an empty array. So we could do like order if order dot order lines dot size is greater than 0, else null, right? So when we place order, we catch the order. Here we can catch it. Why not? If our order is not equal to null, let's do these things. Else, for now, just print. Order is null. We don't have an order. We don't have an order. That's okay. We don't need an order either, so that's fine. I don't need it. It's all good. All good. Yeah, so that's fixed. Did we have another bug? Probably. Let me think with my little noggin. I think it's fine. Can't type. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think we're good to go. Looks good. Looks good, chat. Average hydration break would be like drink water. All right. I think I might just call it off here because we got an early morning tomorrow morning. Tell you what, early, better rise and grind. Not even working, but you know, is what it is. So yeah, pretty good. I think. What should we do next? Definitely, clean up the UI for the labels. Let me show you. Where's the nighttime? Oh, it's closed. This one. When we order Scratchy, looks terrible. We're gonna fix that up. We're gonna make some little icons that go here. We're gonna make this be good. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, we need to clear up that shipment, the receipt UI, I think, whatever it's called, whatever you call it. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. Well, we will call it here, and our average gambling cozy tea management game development will be stopped for the moment, and we will finish it up next stream. Finish it? Definitely not. Work on it? Maybe. But yeah, call it here and see you later. Peace out.